Feel the warmth as tonight's story gently leads you to peace. The Radiance of Lily and Tiala. This story is about Lily, a radiant young girl, and her encounter with a wise old owl named Tiala, who teaches her the magic of spreading light and love. Lily was a spirited young girl with golden hair that shimmered in the sunlight like strands of silk. She lived in a quaint village surrounded by lush green fields and blossoming meadows. Every evening, the village was bathed in the soft glow of the setting sun, creating a serene and magical atmosphere. Lily loved exploring the nearby forest, where the trees whispered secrets to those who listened closely. One day, while wandering deeper than ever before, she came across a wise old owl named Tiala. Tiala had feathers that sparkled like diamonds and eyes that seemed to hold the universe within them. Tiala perched majestically on an ancient oak tree, and as Lily approached, she felt a warm and inviting presence. "Hello, young Lily," Tiala said in a voice as gentle as the breeze. "I've been waiting for you." Lily was surprised, but delighted. "Waiting for me?" she asked, her eyes wide with curiosity. "Indeed," Tiala replied. "I have a light within you that is rare and precious. It has the power to bring joy and hope to others." Lily sat down on a soft patch of moss and listened intently. "How can I use this light?" she asked earnestly. Tiala began to tell her about the ancient magic of radiance. "The light within you can be shared through acts of kindness and love," explained the wise owl. "Every time you help someone, your light grows brighter, and it can chase away the shadows in their hearts." Inspired by Tiala's words, Lily decided to use her inner light to make the world around her a better place. Over the next few weeks, she helped her neighbors with their chores, shared her toys with other children, and always had a smile for everyone she met. The village soon noticed the change. People felt happier and more hopeful, and the village itself seemed to glow with a newfound radiance. One evening, as Lily sat beneath the oak tree, Tiala appeared once more. "You have done well," Lily praised. "The village shines brighter because of you." Lily looked around at the joyful faces and the vibrant surroundings. "I couldn't have done it without your wisdom, Tiala," she said gratefully. Tiala's eyes sparkled warmly. "The wisdom was within you all along, dear Lily. I merely helped you find it." With that, Tiala spread her magnificent wings and soared into the twilight sky, leaving behind a trail of shimmering light. Lily watched her go, feeling a sense of fulfillment and peace. From that day on, she continued to spread love and light, inspired by the wisdom of the wise old owl and the radiance they had created together. Now, let's settle in for another gentle story. Lobelia and Azalea, the Garden of Friendship. This story is about a kind-hearted woman named Lobelia and a happy gnome named Azalea, who together nurtured a garden and their friendship through love and care. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a kind-hearted woman named Lobelia. Lobelia had a garden that was renowned across the lands for its vibrant flowers and delicious vegetables. Each morning, she carefully tended to her plants, talking to them as if they were her children. One sunny day, as Lobelia was watering her roses, she noticed a tiny figure observing her from behind a sunflower. It was a happy gnome named Azalea, with sparkling eyes and a mischievous smile. Azalea had come from the enchanted forest nearby, drawn by the love and care that Lobelia poured into her garden. Despite their differences, they quickly became friends. Lobelia taught Azalea the secrets of nurturing plants and understanding the essence of their growth. Azalea, in turn, shared stories of the magical creatures in the forest, adding a sprinkle of wonder to Lobelia's daily routine. Days turned into weeks, and together they nurtured not only the garden, but also their blossoming friendship. One day, a fierce storm threatened to destroy everything they had worked for. Azalea used her magic to protect the plants, while Lobelia took care of those that needed extra attention. After the storm passed, the garden thrived even more, a testament to their teamwork and nurturing spirits. From then on, Lobelia and Azalea continued to grow their garden and their friendship, showing that with love and care, anything can flourish. Here, another story to bring you calm. Zinnia and the Singing Meadow. This story is about a girl named Zinnia, who meets a boy named William, with a unique talent in a singing meadow, leading to a lifetime of musical adventures and imagination. Zinnia was a curious child, with a boundless imagination. She lived in a quaint cottage on the edge of a vast meadow, known locally as Singing Meadow. Every evening as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, the meadow seemed to come alive with music. Zinnia was particularly fond of this time of day, often venturing out with her imagination tingling with endless possibilities. One bright summer's evening, Zinnia met someone extraordinary in the meadow. His name was William, and he was no ordinary boy. William had the unique gift of communicating with nature for song. The blades of grass would sway in harmony and the birds would chirp in perfect pitch when William sang. Enchanted by the meadow's magical response to William's singing, Zinnia felt as though she had entered a world where imagination and reality blended, scientifically engaged in eternity. William noticed Zinnia's presence and greeted her with a smile that radiated warmth. He liked to join in the melody of the meadow, he asked. Zinnia eagerly nodded, and together they created a symphony that echoed through the air. Zinnia sang of dreams and adventures, while William's voice wove in the natural sounds of the meadow. They continued to meet at the Singing Meadow, each day cultivating new songs inspired by their surroundings. With Zinnia's vivid imagination and William's harmonious gift, they discovered many hidden wonders of the meadow. They found a secret grove where the echoes of their songs created a magical resonance, and a sparkling stream whose flowing waters seemed to hum softly in tune with their melodies. One evening, as autumn began to paint the leaves in hues of red and gold, they stumbled upon an ancient tree that whispered the stories of the past. Together, they translated the tree's whispers into a beautiful song that celebrated the history of the meadow. Time seemed to stand still whenever Zinnia and William were together, enveloped in a world where imagination and music danced in harmony. The bond they formed was unbreakable, rooted in their shared love for the meadow and its enchanting music. As seasons changed and passed, the meadow continued to be their sanctuary. Even when they were grown-ups, Zinnia and William returned to the Singing Meadow, their hearts still carrying the songs of their childhood. The meadow remained a place where time held no sway, and the melodies they had created together lingered in the air. For them, the Singing Meadow was not just a place. It was a timeless realm of dreams and harmony where imagination knew no bounds. Let's continue our journey with another story. Asters and Camellias, a tale of resilience. This story is about Aster and Camellia's journey to save their forest home from a devastating drought through resilience and unity. Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush, enchanted forest, lived a human named Aster. Aster was a gentle soul with a heart as pure as the morning dew, living in harmony with the nature that surrounded him. He found joy in the simplest things, listening to the chirping of the birds and the rustling of the leaves. One day, while wandering through the forest, Aster stumbled upon a magnificent waterfall. The water cascaded down from a towering cliff, its spray creating a rainbow in the sunlight. Mesmerized by its beauty, Aster sat by the water's edge, dipping his feet into the cool stream. As he did, he felt a strange presence and looked up to find himself staring into the shimmering blue eyes of a water elemental named Camellia. Camellia had lived in the waterfall for centuries, watching over the forest and ensuring the balance of its waters. She had observed this gentle spirit and decided to reveal herself. From that moment on, they formed an unbreakable bond. They spent countless days exploring the forest, learning from one another, and strengthening their friendship. But as the seasons changed, the forest began to wither. A great drought had come, threatening the life of every plant and creature. Aster and Camellia watched in despair as streams dried up and trees wilted. They knew they had to do something. With unwavering resolve, they embarked on a journey to find the source of the drought. Through treacherous mountains and scorching deserts, Aster's determination and Camellia's guidance saw them through. After many trials, they discovered a hidden spring, blocked by a massive rock slide. Using their combined strength, perseverance, and the magic of the water elemental, they managed to unblock the spring. Water flowed once more, bringing life back to the forest in a glorious resurgence. Their resilience had saved their home. The forest flourished, more beautiful than ever. Aster and Camellia continued to watch over their beloved forest, their friendship a testament to the strength that comes from unity and resilience. And so, they lived happily ever after, guardians of the land they love. Good night, and may tomorrow bring you warmth and joy.